Thank you very much. In the cola wars of the 1990s, Coke and Pepsi fought for the consumer dollar. But the new cola wars may be Coke against Coke. In a new ad campaign, two classic Coke executives want to sue their Coke Zero colleagues for what's called taste infringement.
We represent the Coke brand, and we would love to somehow bring some kind of legal action against Coke Zero.
There might be some taste infringement issues.
Oh, so you're worried about...
I think it's basic taste infringement. I'd like to stick with that phrase, because that sounds really good to me.
It's not a claim.
It's not a claim. Could we sue them just to get it into court, to just humiliate these people?
You'll be humiliated, and
we'll be humiliated and
you'll get fired.
I don't want that.
Barbara Lippert is advertising critic for Adweek magazine. Barbara, good to see you.
Hi, Russ.
What was your initial reaction when you saw this?
Well, they're a little hard to understand. You know, there's no ice clinking and no big glug-glug, you know, no refreshment. But I think it's hilarious because with all of these brands and all of these flavors and all of these extensions, people are really confused. And so you wonder what's going on inside the company. And it's like sibling rivalry. You know, they don't want all of these other brands to take away from their own brand. And so this stuff actually started on the internet just as a side piece to the more conventional commercials. And they were so popular that they edited them down and put them on TV.
It was interesting. As we saw it, the ads featured two actors who are Coke executives, playing Coke executives.
Right.
And supposedly a real-life lawyer who doesn't know.
Exactly. They're improv types. And these are the real Coke in-house lawyers. And now they're like rock stars down in Atlanta.
Let's take another look.
We represent the Coke brand. We would like to sue Coca-Cola Zero.
Would you say that we have a case? For what?
For taste infringement.
We want to just sue them back to the Stone Age to send a message that they're tampering with really the flagship of the company.
It's one company. It's like you suing yourself.
Yeah, but they're on a different part of our floor.
Now, you said they were confusing. Quite frankly, when I saw this, it took me a couple times.
And you know what? There's so much office humor out now with The Office, and people spend so much of their days there, and they really do hate the guy down the hall. Or, you know, there's another one that said, he's Canadian, can we get him sent back to Canada? You know, the boss of the new Coke Zero. The other way, it's also a great way to say that it tastes so much like Coke that we can sue you. Yeah. And it's not a boring way of saying it.
Do you think these ads will be affected?
I do, because so far they're really popular on the internet. They have all kinds of interactive things. They're trying to reach young males. They've decided that Coke Zero is a male drink, and that these young males in their 20s and 30s don't want to hold anything associated with diet because they think it's like a mom drink.
That's interesting.
And I take umbrage at that because I think a lot of men drink Diet Coke, and I like Diet Coke Zero. But anyway,
the can is black. It even looks different than the other.
It's really cool design, and I like it. But anyway, they're aiming it at males, and so they can send letters to sue people that are fakes, and it's a lot of fun, the website. And, you know, this is how you get younger people to interact with the brand. The reason they keep bringing all these flavors out is because for the first time in 2005, beverage sales went down in general because people are going to waters and teas and everything. So they think if they can keep you in the Coke family, if they keep coming out with new products, you'll keep trying them and you won't go away from soda.
I see. Not trying to put this too much as a commercial for Coke, but Coca-Cola has been incredibly successful in putting out these iconic ads over the years. How do they do it?
Well, you know, in the beginning, in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, you know, there was a lot less competition. And it was just such a big part of American culture, both in shaping it and reflecting it. And so you remember the mountaintop ad made people really feel good in the 60s during the Vietnam War. Mean Joe Green, the women watching the guy, you know, it sort of reflects what's come along culturally at every moment. Then, for a while, they've had a problem. You know, it's too fractured. There are too many outlets. They didn't really have any kind of coherent message. And now they're back. You know, they have lots of different ads that ran on the Academy Awards aimed at women for Diet Coke, and the Super Bowl Coke ads were great.
You touch on this, but the Coke brand has so many different colas out there. You got Coke Light, you got Coke with lemon, you got cherry Coke, blah, blah, blah. Is it tough to establish an identity for each one?
Yes, and that's why they're doing this for Coke Zero. And there's even a new Coke now, you know, Diet Coke with vitamins, Diet Coke Plus. So, and then they bring out, like, there's going to be a cherry Coke Zero. You know, how do you keep all this straight? But apparently, they feel like there's a point where it just benefits the whole brand in general to keep you trying these things, even if they have to take them off the market, like vanilla Coke.
We'll give Pepsi equal time at a later date.
Right.
Barbara Lippert, good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Going to go back outside where David